Hello, Kamika's Heavenly Journey family. Welcome to another video. And in this video, I would like to just share with you a little testimony. Well, no testimony is little, but it is a big testimony because it's all glory to God. So I am going to just invite you, if you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And if you are not new, welcome back. And if you like this video, give a like. I was in postgraduate studies, so I did medical school. I completed my medical school degree, and after working for about 2 or 3 years, I decided to go back and do postgraduate studies. Now, postgraduate studies was 4 years, and it was, compared to undergraduate degree, it was harder. So I just remember how, when I think back about it, I just have to say, Lord, this was you. This was all you for me to get through the years of study and work, because you study and work. And I also, not only did I study and work, but I also was engaged, married in the program, and also had my first baby. So what I want to share with you is what the verse that really got me through, and I really truly believe that it got me through those 4 years. I had to do 2 major exams and also other exams in between, but those were 2 major exams that if you failed it, you would have to stay another additional 6 months and then repeat it. But thanks be to God, in those, after the second year and the final exam after the 4th year, I was successful at both of them. And I remember, so I studied at the University of the West Indies in Jamaica, the Mona campus. And if you are familiar with this campus, it is a very, it's surrounded by hills, and you know, it's because it's open. If you're walking from like one section of the hospital to another, you can actually see the hills because the walkways, parts of the walkways are open. And I decided that before my exams, I would go out onto the corridor and look at these hills and repeat this verse. This verse that I would repeat is from Psalm 121, where it says in verse 1, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? Now, I'm going to find a way to give you a video of these hills. And what was so amazing about the hills, that they just felt so close, almost like you could reach out and touch the hills. That's how close they felt. They were just a beautiful, it was a beautiful sight for your eyes to behold. So I used to go out there, find some time before we had to line up to the exam, and I would go out there and I used to say this verse from Psalm 121, which says, verse 1, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And I truly believed this verse when I spoke it out. As I was looking out into the hills that were right in front of my eyes, I completely and fully agreed with this verse, that when I was going to take my exam, it was going to be the help of the Lord who was going to take me through. And He absolutely did it for me. It's just something that I noticed with me personally. I just noticed it with me where, like, my eyes, the things that I see with my physical eyes just brings me closer to God. And it makes it so much more real, and he really does speak to me in the things that are around. I have noticed it, and maybe I'll make another video on it, but he really does speak to me through the things that his hands have created. And I just want to encourage someone. Maybe you are in school and you are doing your exams, and there's you can just go to the verse that I benefited from was this verse in Psalm 121 verse 1. But whichever verse speaks to you, whichever verse he gives you, speak it out loud, declare it, and believe it, and it will come to pass. You will be successful. So God bless you. I pray that this video encouraged you, was uplifting and edifying for you. God bless you.